Well, it all started basically with a school ski trip with Norton Park when I went to school there at 13. Went to Italy in the Italian Dolomites for my first ever ski trip, and then went over to Gloucester Ski Centre for my 4 one-hour lessons before we went. And then when we came back, I started skiing at Gloucester, and it became my second home. I skied there every night, every weekend, all school holidays. Loved skiing over at Gloucester Ski Centre. And consequently, because I skied there so much, I then got into the racing teams and things, and then went into jumping from there. It was a dream come true. It's been a dream since I was about 8 years old to get to the Olympic Games, and it was great, standing at the top of the ski jump, 80,000 people down below, all screaming and shouting, and they started shouting Eddie, Eddie, and all that kind of stuff. It was very surreal, really, but it was great fun. Loved doing it, and I can remember it like it was yesterday, even though it's been 20 years. I knew my ski jumping wasn't going to set the world alight, because I'd only been jumping for 20 months, whereas everybody else there had been jumping for 20 years. So I thought, well, if I did my normal thing, I might create a bit of attention, enough attention to get a sponsor to carry on for the 92, 94, 98 and 2002 Olympics. What I didn't realise or anticipate was the amount of attention that I was going to get just for having a smile on my face and being christened Eddie the Eagle and all this sort of thing. And I got a huge amount of attention, probably more than the guy who won the event, who won the gold medal. And there are people who thought, yes, that I was making a mock of the sport, or that I wasn't a serious athlete. All the everyday people in the street who loved me being at Calgary, a lot of people in officialdom hated what happened at Calgary. They said I was making a mock of the sport, bringing the sport into disrepute. They said the sport is serious and it should be taken seriously, and all this sort of thing. And some of the federations didn't like what happened, and they imposed all these new rules and regulations, which effectively kicked me out of the sport. So the only avenue left open to me was the PR and being Eddie the Eagle. And so I just travelled the world for 2 or 3 years after Calgary, opening shopping centres and golf courses and ski shops, and doing TV and radio work, and just living the life as Eddie the Eagle, which was a shame. I mean, it was good fun, but I would have still loved to have carried on jumping, but unfortunately I just wasn't given the opportunity. I still do. I'm amazed that I'm as busy as I am, but then it is coming up to the 20th anniversary of Calgary, so I still do a lot of TV and radio work and after dinner speaking and motivational talks and that kind of stuff. But when I'm not doing that, I've gone back to my old job as a plasterer and general builder. I got married 4 years ago to Samantha. We've got 2 little daughters. One's 3.5, called Ottilie, and we've got Honey, who's 10 months. So it's a very busy time. I think the whole thing was just being Eddie the Eagle and travelling all over the world by private jet and flying by helicopter from one event to the next. It was a very hectic time, and I was only getting 4 hours sleep a night, but I was earning very, very good money, so I didn't mind. And the attention I was getting from the women and all that kind of stuff was fun. I think the whole experience of being Eddie the Eagle back then and living the life as a celebrity was tremendous fun. It was great laugh. I don't think there's anything that I wouldn't do again, which is good, right? I'd rather regret the things that I've done than regret the things that I didn't do.